Hey guys, it's Mana here. We're back with more Lucid9. I'm excited to see what's going on here. We're going to study now. Yay! So, well, we started studying a little bit. You know, rinse and repeat, cycle after cycle, that kind of thing. What was I doing? Oh, right. I was supposed to be studying. I can't bring myself to care enough to keep reading. I decided to just get ready for bed. Might as well sleep early. Good night, world. It'll be time for another long day. When I wake up, I'm almost dizzy with grogginess. Guess that happens if you suddenly change your sleep schedule. I drag myself out of bed for a quick shower before idly settling onto the couch. 5:41 a.m. What do people even do this early in the morning? I guess there are those who make their beds, work out, and eat a hearty breakfast like ideal, productive human beings. But nah, I'm more partial to lying around and maybe watching some TV. Yeah, that sounds nice. I lazily reach over, my fingertips barely skim over the buttons on the remote. Ugh. I roll closer, and after some trial and error, manage to switch on the TV. In a frenzy after the sudden disappearance of two students just 2 days apart, Isamu Imperial Boarding Academy, known for its prestigious background and powerful connections with established corporations like Lemonsgate and Way Forward, is now under the nation's eye as it struggles to cope with these new accusations. I freeze on the couch as footage of the all-too-familiar campus dances on the screen. Disappearances? At the academy? Since when did this happen? Civilians, if you happen to see these missing persons, notify authorities immediately. It is our duty to keep this city safe. Here are their photographs. Midori Meino left and Touma Hayashi right. I'm getting there. Shush. I snatch the remote, jamming the power button until the TV finally blanks. Media and their sensationalist headlines. Shameful, stupid. I can't believe anything they say. But why are my fingers still shaking? I clasp my hands against my chest, squeezing my eyes shut. Disappearances at the academy. Probably just some spoiled kids who decided to run off and elope with their significant other of 3 weeks. The news always exaggerates everything anyway. I fall back against the couch, suddenly feeling extremely lazy. Yama? Hello? Are you alive? Rui's a big girl. She can open the door herself. I'm gonna call the morgue. You know what happens in morgues? Nothing. Because they're full of dead people. You get bored really quickly. Oh, and you'd probably die from suffocation. Darn it, Rui. There's something called a keypad. Activating foghorn in 3, 2, 1. I groan in the general direction of my door. Sorry, I don't speak idiot. What was that? Meh. You know, if this was a zombie apocalypse, you'd be long dead. You're scarier than a zombie, actually. If I'm scarier than a zombie, what does that make you? Typical Rui. Use the keypad, woman. It's there for a reason. But why do that when I can make you suffer? What a true friend. Let me guess. You forgot. I clicked. Click. Okay. Please. Your code's the stupidest possible code to exist on the planet. Even Mr. Ryuta pointed out how stupid it was. Is not. Is too, Mr. 14789. Ugh. Come on, lazy bum. Just get out of bed. I finally amble to the door and pull it open, pretending to grumble all the while. Truthfully, I'm enjoying our little sparring match. Morning, sleepyhead. What? That was an odd reaction. Nothing. Her averted gaze and flushed cheeks prompt me to run a quick check. Nothing on my face. I'm in my pajamas, I guess. But they're decent, and Rui has seen me in them before. I absently run a finger over my lips, trying to feel if there's anything in my teeth. Nope. Don't do that. Don't do what? Don't take so long, duh. We have to go to school, you know. I check my phone. 7:22 a.m. I know how to read a clock. I'm not stupid. Wait for the inevitable, unlike you. it never comes. Just get ready, okay? We need to make a stop on the way. What kind of stop? Why do you always have to ask so many questions? Jeez! She reaches for my wrist, but suddenly jerks back as if I'm covered with poison. Let's go! I raise an eyebrow, smirking at her dramatic fluster. In my pajamas. Get dressed right now. Sir, yes, sir. I stride easily toward my room, leaving her fuming. It only takes a few seconds to throw on my uniform. I've barely stepped in the room before I'm out again. When I return to Rui, I notice that she's regained her composure. I have to admit, that's fairly impressive that she can master herself in such a short amount of time. Took you long enough. You say that like you were waiting forever. And then closer, raising an eyebrow. Or did you want to? Shut up! I playfully poke her forehead in an attempt to put her at ease. I really need to learn to keep my mouth shut. Nothing good will come from saying things like that. It's just, why does she have to look so cute when she's angry? Let's go. She marches out the door without a backward glance. Rui refuses to speak to me even as we exit the apartment complex and head into the street. It takes a moment for me to realize we're on a complete detour. Instead of leading me to the academy, Rui stops by the main street. The city is fairly quiet at this time of day, excluding the handful of cars that roar down the road in hectic commute. It's completely silent. Almost eerily so. Hey, it's okay, no buses. Buses? She fixes me with a searching look for a second. Then, out of nowhere, her eyes spring wide open. They're after us, Agent Ishimoto, run! She bolts down the street without warning. I've never seen her run so fast in her life. It spurs me to a sprint after her, even though there's no visible threat, at least not from what I can tell. What on earth has possessed this crazy girl? Rui's speed picks up until we are precariously weaving around benches, street lamps, and other miscellaneous items. I can easily keep up, being in track and all, but Rui is clearly inexperienced. If she stays at this pace, she'll probably end up hurting herself. I find Rui sprawled on the ground, gingerly nursing her ankle. You okay? What are you, blind? You're the one who tripped. What are you calling me blind? I'm not the one who asks, are you okay, to someone who's clearly in pain. She attempts to struggle to her feet, but crumples to the ground with a pained cry. I instinctively catch her arm. It's unexpectedly slender. I assume that she would have developed some muscle from how often she likes to hit me. Whatever gave you the brilliant idea to tear down the street like a madwoman anyway? Shut up and help me before we're late for school. If you're really worried about that, we shouldn't have come here in the first place. Come on already, idiot. Girls, I'll never understand them, ever. Neither will I, and I am one. Regardless, I kneel down, pull Rui's arm around my shoulder, and slowly start to stand. It would have worked well, but our height difference is too substantial. She's clearly uncomfortable with her arm hitched over her head. This isn't working. Brilliant deduction, Sherlock. It is, for a brain as tiny as yours. You know, maybe I should leave you here. You wouldn't. I sigh, lowering her back to the ground. She's right. I wouldn't. So somehow I have to get her to school. Carrying her, maybe? Since she's wearing a skirt, a piggyback ride might be too difficult. I could try the tried and true potato stack style, but there wouldn't really be any way of putting her down without injuring her ankle. The only viable option is carrying her bridal style, which comes with problems of its own. A lot of them. Sending wrong messages, being close to Rui, confusing not only her but also myself, and everything I've sworn not to do. It's 7:50. Not my fault you're so clumsy. Just hurry up. Well, it doesn't look like there's any way of getting out of it. I'll just have to get it over with. I stoop down, slipping one arm beneath her knees and the other around her back. Rui's breath catches slightly as she instinctively wraps her arms around my neck. I lean her slight weight against my chest and lift her into the air. She grips me a little tighter, pulling our faces precariously close. The gentle wash of her breath on my cheek startles me forward. Since when were you so heavy? Since when were you so weak? Yeah, I duck for a second, pretending to drop her. She squeaks, clutching onto me for dear life. I'm sorry, what was that? You're strong. You're plenty strong. Don't drop me. I can't help but chuckle at that. She idyllically leans her head against my chest, her face open in curiosity. It feels comfortable. Too comfortable. What are you doing? She closes her eyes, and for a split second, I'm terrified that she'll say something terribly sappy. I was trying to find your heartbeat. Sappy. Looks like you don't have one. Classic Rui. Are you sure you're looking in the right place? What? Remember who flunked human anatomy? I didn't flunk. I just had other strength. Like sleeping. You were the one who always got in trouble for napping. She's adorable when she's angry. She suddenly tugs on my sleeve, glancing around. What is it? We should go around. Why? We're almost there. Because my sixth sense is tingling. You don't have a sixth sense. You don't even have 5. I only smirk at this retort and continue towards the school entrance, but Rui tugs at my ear. Ow, really? Take me around. Why don't I just dump you here? I like that idea much more. You can't dump a lady on the ground. Great, I'll have no issue dumping you. Hey. She wobbles me in the chest and I stumble forward, coughing. My back, woman, are you trying to kill me? Oh, grow up, you big baby. She pats my chest, which feels even weirder. I'll dump you. What? I'll do it. Fine, fine, I'll behave. Obligingly, there we go. I obligingly take her around the path outside the gate. So, what exactly is this detour for? I enjoying the fresh air before we head to school? And we had to go all the way to Main Street to do that? Sometimes you gotta do things just because you can, Yama. Easy for you to say when you're getting carried. Rui suddenly yanks on my collar, staring over my shoulder. Wait, is that? I choke on her tight hold. Thankfully, she promptly releases me. Sorry. You really are trying to kill me, aren't you? No, I just... She points wordlessly at the school entrance. Lo and behold, is none other than Misaki Kazahaya standing at the gate, scrolling casually through her phone. She seems completely oblivious to the throngs of students peering at her in a mix of admiration, jealousy, and contempt. Hooray! Welcome to Snooty Schools. I'll just get to class. Wait, Rui and Misaki are in the same area. Oh, perfect. Time to bring this needless drama to an end. Let's go say hi. Let's not. Well, while I'm carrying you, you've got nowhere to go. Then I guess I'm getting off. She disentangles herself and steps away, her weight evenly distributed on her feet. Are you being serious right now? Yeah, I am. I meant what I said yesterday, Yama. How's she supposed to know what to fix if you don't tell her? Because right now, she doesn't even think that anything's wrong. The first step is getting her to realize that. I don't really understand. Yeah, I kind of figured. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'm off to class now, okay? See you later. Rui? Oh, well, looks like someone got her off her phone. This should be interesting. It is you. How long has it been? You saw me yesterday, didn't you? You should have said hello. I was speaking with Yama yesterday about Patter. I was wondering if you'd like to create an account so we can keep... But Rui, after simply staring at her in silence, breezes away without a word. And with that, guys, I'm going to call it here. We'll pick up with this little drama when we get back. I really want to know what happened that has made Rui so angry with Misaki. So, I'm logging off now. I'll see you guys later, and remember to do something nice for a stranger today. You may just save a life. Bye.